guys, so as promised, I am back with kind of part 2 of my Nordstrom sale video, my Nordstrom anniversary sale video, and this is all beauty. I am so excited. So, like I said in the first one, which was mostly about like fashion and a few home things, so check that one out if you haven't. I will link to that below. I just love the Nordstrom anniversary sale. I said all this in the first one, but I'm gonna say it again because I love it. It's just my favorite. I was just excited, you know? You can even buy your things online and then have just say like pick up in store. And that's what I did for a few things because I thought, am I gonna be able to like rummage through and find these things? But they had it set up really nice. It is a sale that I actually show up for, that I really enjoy. And I just can't tell you how satisfying it is to get beauty stuff at a deep discount. These are like actual things, like MAC kits that are exclusive, kits from such high-end brands that are deeply discounted, and then, you know, they'll go to full price after the sale if they're still around. I know that the beauty items are more exclusive, and usually, I remember from last year, a lot of them did sell out during the sale. So right now is still the pre-sale. If you are a Nordstrom card holder, you can go ahead and shop, which is super cool. I'll link to everything that I talked about below. If you are not, then I will link below if you want early access to the sale. It's what I did. You can get all that set up and start shopping right away. If not, the sale starts on the 22nd. So if these things are still around, you can grab them then. But I think it's fun to make a wish list, you know, even if you're waiting. Okay. You guys are gonna flip, okay? This is not like, guys, look at this little set, super cute. These are things that I actually use. You guys, I mean, you'll see, you guys will be like, oh my gosh, all these are like things that, it's just funny. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, first, because this one probably, well, I will say, it's in a tab with something else to be like the most exciting. They have the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist deodorant, which is my like deodorant choice of life. It's really good, okay? I'm not gonna get into that. If you've watched my video, you know how I feel about this stuff. I really love it. Okay, it's expensive, and I hate that. I hate that it's like, okay, I'm hooked on a fancy freaking deodorant, but it works, so I like it. Okay, so you get 3 deodorants, and you also get a little cashmere mist perfume. Deodorant's one of those things that you constantly repurchase. It's like toothpaste. It's like one of those, like soap, like something that you need. So if you know you're going to be repurchasing the same thing, getting it, you know, if you can get it all at once, like a few more at a discount, you save $15. So it's $75 worth of deodorant, and you get it for $60. So I thought that was so cool. And look, it's just all those, even the packaging, it just feels good. Then, I have recently discovered the Jo Malone perfumes. I said that I was not going to purchase any more perfume. I didn't say anything about purchasing like minis, right? So I thought I've got to try this. Really love the fact that it does not contain the one that I have already bought in the full size, which is the Mimosa and Cardamom. This one contains all of the other ones that you've heard of. So like the Lime, Basil, and Mandarin, the English Pear and Freesia. Smells so good. Oh my gosh, I smelled that today in the store. The Wild Bluebell, the Peony and Blush Suede, and the Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Just a whole little collection of those. And they're not like dinky looking samples, you know what I mean? Like they're small, but they look like they'll last you, you know, they'll last you a little bit. So, which one was the English Pear and Freesia? They all smelled really good. I kind of smelled them quickly, but I remember, oh, that smells so good. The English Pear and Freesia. Super cute little set. And if you were wanting to get into Jo Malone, this is a cool way to do it. So it's called The Art of Fragrance Combining. Oh, and it says like layer that. I love that. I love layering up some scents. All right, so this one, oh, I want to try this on with you guys. So this last year, probably the last few, really just this last year, I have become really more into the Bobbi Brown things, and have found some really good things. And there are some really good Bobbi Brown sets. So this one is called the Bobbi On Trend Nude Lips Kit, and they have a pink one. So, you get 3 full-sized items. This lip gloss is called Pink Sunset, which is, it's just like the perfect nude without looking too nude. That's what I kind of like about these. And then this sheer lip color in Pink Buff, and then the Brown Berry Art Stick. I think I'm gonna really like that. So let's try this on together. Let's just do it. Are my eyebrows? Yeah, they're a little weird. I mean, you don't have to do all 3 steps, but oh, look at Big Mama pencil. This is one of those things like you could use as a lip pencil and then fill it in, which I really like. And I love, I've never even heard of these art sticks. I mean, maybe it's something that's like really common in the whole like Bobbi Brown world, but I think I've said this before years back too, like when you get a pencil like this, it's like a chubby pencil, I like it when they have wood around them, because sometimes when they don't, it's almost just like getting a regular pencil or a regular lipstick that's creamy. I like these because usually the consistency is a bit drier and they stay on longer. So I really love it when it is wood rather than like rolling up or something, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like your pencil and your color all in one. It is pretty brown, but it's like a pretty nude brown. And then I filled it in. I didn't have to do that. I probably shouldn't have, since I'm gonna be like using, okay, so that's just like, if I would have just kind of lined it. But you could use it by itself as everything. That would be kind of cool to bring with you. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, I love how this nude lips kit is not just like your typical like foundation nude colors. I like how they're just like pretty, flattering nudes. It is really pretty. And since I'm kind of like more fair, it is a bit dark on me, but I still consider this like a natural toned, you know, like nudish. You could just use the pencil and the gloss. You could just kind of like do any combo. But I love that for like, look at the girl in the front. She's like gorgeous. If you had this like beautiful darker skin tone, or if you like more tan, this would be a really cool like more nude lip kit for you too. Always funny about like applying gloss right up. Like I don't like to goop it up, so I did blot it off a little bit. But then the lip gloss. I've never had any Bobbi Brown lip gloss. It's a very like natural, pretty gloss. Pretty. This is another sale kit, and it's the Healthy Glow Bobbi on Trend Cheeks kit. You're gonna die. This is like so pretty. So this brush is insane. The colors are insane. This is something like you could take with you, or not take with. I mean, I always look at stuff like that. Like, could I take it on a vacation or take it out for like a week and be okay with like just this? You know, it always makes me excited if I think that something is kind of like an all-in-one thing. Okay, so you have the Golden Light Bronzing Powder, the Belize Illuminating Bronzing Powder, which this is not bronze at all. I feel like this is more like, yeah, I guess you could put like with your bronzer. It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna make you look bronze, but it's gonna probably put like a real healthy like flush to your face, like if you are trying to look naturally sun-kissed. And then the Pretty in Pink blush. So I thought all these colors were just pretty good. And then this is kind of a perfect, let me get it, it's kind of pointy from being in the thing. A perfect little just basic blush brush. I already have on some blush, but you could do like this for your bronzer. You could use a bigger, like, you know, I'm kind of putting it like where I would contour, but you could use a bigger brush and like really kind of go nuts and use it like as your bronzer. But I really wanted to try these blushes. So this illuminating one is really pretty. Kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm, but like a little more illuminating. Like it kind of gives that pretty like sheen on your cheeks. And I find for things that have a little bit of a sheen to them, like blushes and stuff, if I put them kind of like right here, it's really pretty. I don't put blush like too far in, but it, you know, it's pretty. And then the pink, it's like really pink, it's so pretty. I'm like doing, it's really pink. I'm gonna have so much blush on. I felt like I had on a lot of blush today. I was at the mall, I was like trying to tone it down because I caught a glimpse of myself and I looked crazy. So then I naturally went and bought more blush, right? So yeah, you don't have to wear all the colors. I'm just kind of showing you. But I think that's like a really good, that's just really good, like pretty colors. I love having a bunch of different fun blushes, but sometimes it's like, there are colors that are just pretty, you know? And I think these are just those pretty. So it says sweet bronzer all over to warm up skin. Like I just put it like, but like I said, you could put all of it. And then layer the blush and then the highlighter on the cheeks for the perfect healthy glow. So I did it a little out of order, but whatever. So anyways, I thought those were super, super cool. This is a product I have never tried. I saw it and I was like, okay, this looks good. I'm almost out of the moisturizer that I have been using and loving, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try something different before I just repurchase that again and then, you know, end up having it sit on my shelf because halfway through that I get bored and try something else. So even though I love what I'm using, this just sounded really good to me. And it's called It's by Arcona, and I saw a lot of things on the I saw a couple of other things by this brand that I really wanted to try, but it's the Magic White Ice Hydrate AM and PM. It says it's a daily hydrating gel that moisturizes deep within the skin without clogging pores. Helps protect against environmental damage and leaves skin fresh and dewy, which is what I like. And it says white cranberry complex and hyaluronic acid moisturize deeply. Proprietary mineral complex with vitamins B, vitamin E, neutralizes free radicals, and a bacteria toltara extract helps to clarify and balance the skin. All those things sound wonderful and magic, and that's probably why it's called the Magic White Ice. So let me put a little on my hand. I didn't think you'd be getting like a whole little, I didn't think I was gonna like read the whole packaging, but don't you hate it when you're like getting something going and you're like, is this ever gonna happen? Am I gonna be here like 20 years from now still doing this? You wonder these things, and then you think, I wonder what it's gonna be like when it finally comes out and I can stop doing this. And then you have that like thought, like, is it broken? Oh, and then it finally comes out. Okay, so it's kind of like a gel, and ooh, it feels really clean. Feels kind of like what I'm using, like the stuff that I'm gonna replace. So, oh my gosh, holy goodness, it smells really good. It smells like berries, but like good fresh ones. But it doesn't feel greasy, it feels good. So I hope I like that because it seems really cool. But yeah, I read all about it and I just thought it seemed really, really cool. And for the sale, this is normally $60 and it was $50 for the sale. So I thought, why not? I'll try it. Like I mentioned before, I kind of briefly mentioned the MAC kits. I was so back and forth between two different ones. I will link to them below because if you're a MAC lover, it's definitely worth trying. Just so much stuff. I cannot even express how many cool beauty items that they have, and I will link to all of those. Like I'll just link to the whole section so you can browse. It's just really fun. This stuff feels so cool. It's like, it doesn't even feel like anything anymore. This would be so good maybe to wear like under your makeup, but it just doesn't feel gross, you know? It's really cool. And then something else that I did not see at the store, but I am going to order because I saw it online. This one is already like in my cart, 100%. I'm gonna order it probably tonight. When I placed the order for the other few things that I talked about in the last video. I had like, you know, I showed things that I actually bought, like this, like same as this video, but I also had a few wish list items that I was gonna go back for, or like online exclusive things. But the Honest Company, the lavender body wash for kids, the baby wash, is all I've been using on Olivia lately. It's shampoo and body wash, and I've really, really fallen in love with it. And I saw that they have like a whole kit, and it's a really good value. I think it's something like $20 less than they're all full-size products, and it's kind of like the whole range. It's like the body lotion, it's kind of like everything from that Honest lavender line. So I'm also gonna get that. If you're curious about that, or that kind of piqued your interest when I did that toddler video a few weeks ago or last week, definitely check that out because that also is just such a good buy, and I cannot wait to get that one. There is a diptyque candle set, and I did not purchase it because a couple of the ones in there were candles that I already had, but I thought, who cares? You know, I could put them somewhere else. So I think I'm gonna purchase that one too. You guys know I love diptyque candles, and it's just such a cool set. It's all of my favorite scents. I think there's something like 6 candles or something, maybe even 8, I don't remember, but all of my favorite scents are in there. So that's a really, really awesome set. 2 to pick up. Oh my gosh, my Elizabeth and James Nirvana black and white fragrances. You guys know that I love both of those scents, and I actually have the full-size perfumes and the full-size body oils, and they have a set where you can get the perfume and the body oil together at a discount. So that's cool too if you were wanting to try those. A lot of Clarisonics are on sale. If you guys were even considering getting a Clarisonic, and they're expensive. I mean, they're nice tools, and they're expensive. It's crazy how discounted they are for the sale, and there's so many different ones to choose from, so I will link to them below. I think the exact one that I have is a part of it too, if I can find it, because I remember looking at that. I was looking at this like in the little preview. I will link to that one below, but if you're looking for any Clarisonics or anything like that, a lot of those types of products are on sale too, like power toothbrushes and the different kind of like facial cleansing tools and stuff like that. Those are a part of the sale. There are just thousands of items, like so many good things. And then one more thing I wanted to mention, what was it? Oh, the beauty blenders. Okay, so beauty blenders are about $25 a piece, and they had a set together that I believe was like 30 something, and it's 2 full-size beauty blenders, and I almost picked it up. I had it in my hand at the store today, and the girl even said something like, you know, I think they had 10 of them sitting out. She was like, this is all we have, so once these are gone. And I thought that was kind of weird, because I'm like, you know, this is only the first, you know, few days of the sale. But hopefully they have a lot of those in stock online if you're a beauty blender fan like I am. But then in my mind, I started thinking, you know, I've got a few of them. I could, you know, I've got a few, I'll be fine. Or you just wanted to kind of like stock up on some. That was a really, really good set as well. There's an awesome NARS palette, and I didn't get it because I already have full sizes of the Orgasm and the Laguna, and I just didn't want to keep doubling it up. But if you guys were wanting to try any of those, there is a NARS blush palette that has like a highlighter, it has the bronzer, it has a couple of the blushes. I think Orgasm was a part of it. I just remember thinking like I don't need that because I've got so many other ones. And then I bought the Bobbi Brown one because it was different. Then definitely check that out. I thought, what a cool set. Like that's actually something really worth it and cool. And you're noticing I'm just thinking and I'm just continuing to go and go and go. I could talk about so many beauty items because that's what I love, and I got so excited walking through and looking at all of those and looking at them all online. Whether you're gonna shop pre-sale or if you're gonna wait till the public sale starts on the 22nd, don't miss out on the beauty items. They are so worth it. Fragrances, makeup, tools, all kinds of things. It's just such a good time to buy. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much as always for spending this time with me today. Definitely check out these items on Nordstrom. I will link to all of them below. Check out the other video if you missed it. I will link to that one below as well. And again, thank you guys. Love you so much. Happy shopping, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye guys.